All right, welcome back to another episode of the podcast, ladies and gentlemen. This is episode 13. Moving on along. We're very excited. I want to first say thank you for everybody that's been listening, tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing. You know what I'm saying? We definitely appreciate y'all.
Thank
Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? I am the real Red Nose.
And I am Tierra, but you guys know you can call me T.
And this is Reasons. Reasons. Reasons to Society. Reasons. Reasons. Alright, as you see today, it's just me and T.
Yep, originators.
Yeah, you know, it's always crazy, like the news or whatever, the elections, the storms coming up. You know, we still in the middle of a pandemic. But I think we're going to switch it up a little bit today.
Yeah, we want to switch it up on y'all.
Yeah, let's get a little bit more personal, a little bit more in tune with the community. You know what I mean? Like, it's been a couple things that we've been learning on our journey.
Yeah,
you know, like 100% independent, Reasons to Society. You know what I mean? Like, we seen a vision and we went with it. You know what I mean? Like, we didn't keep on saying we don't have this, we don't have that. You know,
we didn't make excuses. Basically, we honestly was procrastinating. I'm not gonna lie, but then we was like, we're not doing that anymore. Just do it. We're never gonna be ready for real.
Exactly.
If we keep waiting for all the perfect moments,
so just do it. Right? Yeah, because you're still learning on your way. You know what I mean? Like you're still running into obstacles, roadblocks or whatnot. So I just want to say it's so easy to quit.
It is. It's the easiest thing you can do. Give up.
Yeah, it's so easy to give up.
No effort. You just stop.
It takes no effort. But what are you doing it for? Like, you know, like that's what really supposed to keep you moving.
Your purpose, your why.
Yeah, that's why it's never been about the money. It's never been about the bag for us. You know what I mean? You got to find a real passion. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got to run with it. Like, you can't let nobody tell you that you cannot do anything that you set your mind to, period.
Hell no.
Yeah. So, procrastination, like you were just talking about a second ago, you know what I mean? Like, get on it. Somebody out there is working twice as hard as you are right now. Like, no matter how hard you think you're working, somebody out there is, they up early in the morning.
They get up 1 hour before you're getting up. You know what I'm saying? They're taking that one extra step you give up on. You feel me? Like,
yeah, most definitely. So, consistency is key, especially with us. I mean, like, we use that a lot. And that goes with both business and relationships, you know? Because with your business, you got to make sure that, you know, you're consistent with your social media.
Right,
you got to give your fans content on a regular basis, which is something that we have not been doing. You know, that's why we're slacking, so it's like, it's relatable. So, like, if you're out there right now starting a business or whatever, like, you're going to run into these, you know.
obstacles. Nothing's perfect. It's a journey. And it's not going to be easy if you really want it. Things that you want are never easy to receive. You have to work for it so that you appreciate it. Because it's all about the appreciation in the end.
Most definitely. Never give up, man. Never quit. Give up. I mean, shout out to my cousin, Tavon.
Yes.
And his beautiful wife, his family.
Shout out to the Myers.
Yeah. As a bigger cousin of mine, I definitely admire him. He started his own business, like 100% black owner, you know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that, like, I know it wasn't easy for him.
Yeah, and look at him now and all the success he has.
We're going to try to get him on here, sit down and talk to him, you know, because we're trying to build our business, so, like, we can definitely talk to somebody, you know.
And then people can actually learn a lot of knowledge from somebody who started something, you know, ground up, and will actually have him tell his story. He's interested in being on the show.
Yeah, so shout out to my cousin Tavon, shout out to TNT, Auto Detailing. And you gotta be consistent in your relationships. You know, whether it's your husband, your wife, your friend, your co-workers, like, energy is very important. You know what I mean? Like, on a day-to-day basis, you want to keep it consistent. You want to have the same energy, the same positive energy. You know, you want people to reciprocate that.
Of each other. Yep, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, so I think as a community, we need to work better on that and, like, understanding, like, people do have bad days. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like nobody's perfect. We all have bad days.
So it's like, you know, we just need to do better with communication within a community.
And have more empathy and sympathy for each other. Because people are starting to lack that.
Most definitely. And another thing I want to say is don't let other people affect your business.
That's a good one, because that's so easy to do, whether it's friends or family. If you allow them to, it could be done. So don't let them.
Most definitely. You know, as far as like time, like if you set a time or an appointment for anything in life, You know what I mean? You must be there at that time. Exactly. So it's like, don't let your friends or, you know, people that don't think you're on a high pedestal yet, like, disrespect your business at all. Like,
let's talk about that a little bit real quick. Okay, so when you have... Okay, so when you're starting off, I don't care what it is, close people around you may take it as a joke. I don't know if whether you be a business hopper, you're always that individual starting something new. It doesn't matter. I don't even care if you're that person. Yeah. Like, people should respect your business, and you should see yourself where you're going in the future. Like, we see ourselves as Reasons2Society 5 years later, 10 years later, being a real built brand.
Yes.
So we are carrying ourselves as such. Like, we are not playing that. Like, we're very professional, and when we're interacting with friends, whoever you see on our podcast, we're professional with them as well. Yeah, we're cool, but this is our business.
Exactly.
And don't let people try to strip you from that in the beginning, because they don't see your vision.
Exactly.
As long as you see the vision, they'll catch up later, and that's when they're going to be asking for stuff or taking you serious or commenting, sharing, subscribing, bragging about you. But I see myself like that today.
Yeah, because I feel like, you know, since we do have a small following, but it's like core fans, you know what I mean? I'm starting to really see like core people that's tuning in. So it's like the bigger we get, it's like we have to make sure we look out for like the core fans.
Yeah, the core people who was always there for us.
Because we are the People's Public Podcast. Like, we're definitely going to do giveaways. Like, we're not in the best situation right now, like financially, you know what I mean? Like, it's the People's Public Podcast. That's why we feel as though we're always going to grow, because we always have guests on to share their opinion and their thoughts on the community.
Right,
You know what I mean? Reasons. We are all Reasons
to Society.
Society. You know what I mean? And friends. Like, friends are cool. I think friends are like a season. I'm starting to think they're like a season. Like, remember, like, when you grew up, like, you was always around your parents, whatever parents you liked the most, your mom or your dad. And then, like, you had your friends and you was kind of ashamed of your parents. You didn't want to really be around your parents.
That's true.
You feel what I'm
loved
saying?
them, but it was like, you can embarrass me at any moment. So,
Then you get older and you definitely want to be around your parents again.
Yeah, you
feel
do.
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
isn't that weird?
You realize
that
how
really
important
weird.
family is. So then it starts to be like, friends is just like for a season, right?
Yeah.
Like, because at the end of the day, if we not benefiting together as friends, like, what's your plans in life? What's your goals? You know what I mean? Like, when we're around each other for this amount of time, we need to be building each other up.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
And if you're not building that friend up, then maybe that friend doesn't need to be around you. Because this is my thing. You can love your friends all you want, but you got to think about famous people, celebrities, right? They started off, let's think about basketball players, football players. They started off with certain best friends.
Right.
But I can't take you with me. It doesn't mean that I don't love you, but you're not on the same level as me. So am I going to hold my life because you're here?
I help you as much as I can, but you got to want to help yourself.
Exactly.
That's why certain friends are more, you know, beneficial than other friends, because they're willing to help you get where you need to go, because they know your bond is so tight. Once you get where you need to go, they're going to bring you with them.
Exactly.
But, you know, you got to reciprocate the energy once again, like, you know, all in a win. Like, so it's just a waste of time now, I feel like. If you're just sitting around a whole bunch of friends, just, you know.
That is not on the same grind as you, path as you, goal as you, does not have the same goals, then you cannot do it. You can't balance both. It is, because they're going to bring you down.
Yeah.
They're in the way of the time you could be using to be around friends to see the same mindset as you.
Most definitely.
Like,
and you know, we're very humble. Like, if anybody knows us, we're very humble people. I mean, I don't even like to put this on people, but now I'm really starting to feel like a lot of people slick hating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
But it's like, just come out and just say whatever it is you want to say or act on it. Like, don't play the 50 with us. Like, you know, a like is free.
It is. A subscription is free.
That's definitely free.
A share on a post is free, because people share boy little boyfriend cute posts and I need a man post and little stuff like that, but you don't share your friend's business.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. We ain't even mad, but you gotta expose it for what it is.
And this is all to tell people who may be going through it. Like, some people just slick.
Oh yeah, I know everybody going through it. You know what I mean? Like, support is like kind of tricky too. You know what I mean? Because somebody will feel like you didn't support them when they did a post or XYZ. So I think that's communication as well.
Exactly.
Like,
that's all it
is. Don't be afraid to reach out to people like, yo, you mind sharing my XYZ?
Right, yeah. That's true. So let's not do it one-sided. You right.
Yeah.
Like, ask a person to share your stuff.
Yeah. Like,
you know, it's okay. Don't be too prideful for that.
Yeah, because that's one of my flaws, like putting my character on other people. Like, the things that I would do, I expect them to do back. But everybody not the same.
Everybody's not the same.
Yeah, so you got to start realizing that. And comments only take 1 minute out your life. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the small things. Like, all of this is free. All of this is not time consuming at all. We put a lot of time, a lot of effort into this.
Not even just that, but like, you comment on celebrity stuff. I see my friends all the time. Let me tell you, people that, like, my social media friends be on celebrities post commenting. Y'all don't know them. And it's okay if you want to do that, but do you comment on your friends' posts too? And people you went to school with that are doing positive things in life?
Even emojis. You don't even gotta type words no more these days.
It's just
type
weird to me. Like,
the strong arm or the prayer hands.
Like, I don't know. I just think that's weird. Like, I don't comment on celebrity stuff at all. You know why? Because I know they're not going to see me, so I don't care. Like, they have millions of people doing that, but you have people that you know on your page that are actually doing positive things. Even if I'm not buying stuff, I'm talking about it. Like, it doesn't matter. It's there. Share it. It didn't hurt me to share. I never wore your clothes, but I'm gonna shout you out. I never did this, but I'm gonna shout you out. It doesn't take much.
Yeah, it don't take much at all. I mean, we want to definitely see everybody win, and it's enough room out here for everybody to win, man.
Exactly,
like, if you really read up, like, it's money out here. Like, companies be giving out millions and millions of dollars on a daily basis, and we are at the bottom fighting for crumbs. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what's the real competition? Like, we have no competition.
We don't.
Like, there is no competition with us. You know what I mean? We're doing this because this is what we want to do, what we love to do.
So if there really is any competition, it's ourselves. Like, we're working to be better every day.
Yeah, so our numbers, we're in love with our numbers right now. We're in love with our subscribers right now.
We are.
Like, we're in
Shout
love
out
with
to
it.
y'all.
We're in love with our growth, with our progression, and we're in love with, like, where we're headed. You know?
Where we going?
So, yeah. So we just wanted to talk about a couple things. So we're going to get back into the regular scheduled program and go and get into the top 3. I mean, with all that said, I just wanted to know, what's the top 3 habits that can improve your life?
Top 3 habits that can improve my life. Number 1 would be meditating. Like, I always say I want to meditate. I've tried to meditate. I think I did it for 5 seconds, and it kind of scared me, honestly, because I'm like, wait, I'm not thinking about anything. But that's the point, to not think. That's a very hard thing to do, because I'm a thinker. Yeah.
Shout out to the meditators out there. That does take another level of...
Yeah, shout out to Kendra on IG. Matter of fact, I'm going to drop your page thing here real quick, because you do a lot of meditation, and you actually, you do it on your live or whatever, so it's actually showing people how to do it. So I'll drop that. But yeah, meditation would be number 1. I want to eat cleaner. Like, I always hear people like, I'm vegan, I'm this, I'm vegetarian, but then I eat seafood and I eat chicken once a year. Like, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just think it's funny that we are so pressed to label ourselves that we should just stop, just take the pressure off. Like, so I just want to eat cleaner. Whatever cleaner is to me or to you, that's how I feel
about it. Put labels on your diet.
Yeah, like, it makes people like, but I only eat shrimp. But you're eating a soul still, because that has eyes and they live. But whatever. I don't know. But and then consistency. Like, I'm consistent, but I can be more consistent. I always have room for growth. Like, I could do more with that. So that would be my top.
So what's ways that you would work on your consistency?
I think I would be more organized with the schedule. Like, I think we kind of verbally, since we're together in the same household, we don't have a real schedule. Like, when it's time to get stuff done, we get it done.
We should though.
We should have a schedule, but we're so good at, like, we just got this episode together 15 minutes before we recorded.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean? And that's nothing to brag about. Like, we should be more scheduled or whatever. So we need to be more consistent with that. Instead of being so fresh, like, oh, we could just drop whenever because we're that dope.
No, we can definitely
to ourselves.
You know,
but yeah, we could definitely get better. But
yeah. I mean, I think number 1 is working out, which is kind of like eating.
Yeah, they kind of go hand in hand.
Yeah, so because like, you're only as old as you feel. Like, we can be in our 50s and 60s still looking good and feeling good at the end of the day. So we need to do it now and start creating that habit of getting up, walking, jogging, whatever,
right?
Couple crunches, push-ups, whatever.
That's true.
Anything, waking up earlier.
Yeah, you have more time.
It's so easy to hit that snooze button. I'm not one that really does it. Like, once I'm up, I'm pretty much popping up. But, speaking to our audience out there, got a snooze in the building. Yeah, just waking up a little bit early and getting certain things done that you've been putting off. You know what I mean? Like, let me hurry up and get that done. I ain't gonna lie, I don't like getting up early, but when I get things out the way early,
You
like
have so much time.
you go to Walmart, it's nothing but like the 50 and over crowd in
Right.
there. The line is short. You get in and out. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, it feel good. It ain't even 12 o'clock yet. I done got everything out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, and stop hanging out with people without benefiting.
That's a good one, yeah.
You know what I mean? It's cool to chill and unwind from time to time, you know, but
Yeah,
let's still
like a
talk
free
about
day.
what's next.
Well, what's a free day, really?
Like, yeah, like the older I get, the more concerned I am with my future. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
because you do want to have a plan.
It's getting critical now, right?
Yeah, like it's not a joke. Like 20s, fun, hang with your friends. 30s is like, oh,
Yeah, it's getting real.
I have to retire one
Critical.
day. Like you got to build it now.
And that's where I was headed at. We all know we already know, like, where we headed as far as, like, Social Security and the retirement plan and all that. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, yeah, so just be around people with the same mindset as you.
Yep. Or
The
else they'll
same
bring you
goals,
down.
the same vision, the same energy, you know, the same vibes. Yeah. Put yourself around all that good stuff. And with that said, I think we're going to go and get into the sponsors. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, I'm rocking a tie today. Yagadah. Yeah, I mean, that's every day. Every time I put it on, I just feel like the freshest, flyest person walking. Like, honestly, I really do. You know what I'm saying?
Dope clothing line.
Dope clothing line. I mean, you got the shirts, you got the hats, you got the sweatshirts.
He got the fanny packs. He got the leggings that I love with the pockets.
Oh, yeah. The ladies
yeah,
say they love it now.
Yeah, and the sweater tie-dye hoodies.
Yeah, the tie-dye,
I can't
the
wait
King
to wear
of
that. Fall's
Customs.
coming, guys. So check out his fall gear.
I can't wait. You know,
On
I'm
the
ahead
website,
of.
check that out. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm getting all the skull caps.
Yeah, and the windbreakers. He got the windbreakers.
Yeah, this guy has a very powerful message behind his clothing line as well. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all go and check him out on Instagram as well.
Yes.
I mean, Yagadah, that's Yagadah. I mean, and you can go on his website at the same name, Yagadah, YAGADAH.com. You know what I'm saying? Go and check out his apparel right now.
Yep.
I mean, Yaga. So right now, I think we're going to go ahead and get deep.
Alright, so my get deep question today for you guys is cussing really bad?
That's a good one.
Like, is cuss words really bad?
Who really made cuss words for real?
Yeah, like who made cuss words?
And who said that's a bad, like, you know?
Who said it was bad? And then my thing is, if it's so bad, why do our parents cuss at us? For those who parents cuss at y'all once or twice, or maybe a lot.
Yeah.
Like, so they tell you don't cuss. Because cuss words are bad, but they cuss at you when they nag. Get your in the house, or get your, you know, whatever. Y'all know what y'all must be saying to y'all. But I just really want to know, is cussing bad? Because to be honest, like, it's really not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it.
Exactly.
Because that's even with words without cuss words.
Exactly.
So are they really bad? And I get it. It sounds bad, and nobody really wants to hear a little kid saying ass or anything like that. And I feel like we know we don't want to hear kids saying that. But is it because because this is the thing. You have to be saying that around the kid that way. Because you also hear the kids that be like, oh shit, like if they drop something. And it's like, is that really, I mean,
they
it's
put
bad.
that whole sentence together and they know what they're saying.
Learned behavior,
Exactly.
yes. So it's like, is cussing really bad, or the way you're using the cuss words, are they bad?
Yeah.
And are we now normalizing cuss words being bad because somebody else has put that on it? Like, not saying I want kids to cuss, y'all. I'm just saying, get deep. Like, think about it.
Yeah,
I'm not condoning it, but I'm just saying, like, is cussing bad?
Yeah, I don't know.
Can we say cuss words better? Like, you can say them in nice ways to make people laugh. So, are they bad,
Profanity.
or is it just how you're saying profanity?
You can't even use profanity in certain places, like your job. You'll get in trouble at your job for using
like, but everybody cussing low key at their desk. It's just, you know,
most definitely. Yeah,
it's just funny. It's just funny. Like, so
putting power
really
in
bad.
words, though. Putting power in words.
Positive or negative. You could say a cuss word in a positive way.
Yeah, exactly.
You're so effing beautiful.
Exactly.
You're so effing handsome.
I love this.
Right.
I love this.
Anyway, so I love this effing wop.
Yeah, but you're right though. Don't nobody want to hear no kids saying that. No bad kids walking around dropping F-bombs and calling women out their names.
But they're getting that from somebody else.
Exactly.
So if somebody cusses good in your house, maybe it won't sound
right. So if it was that bad, then adults shouldn't even be using it.
Yeah,
especially
but
around
they do.
their kids,
But
like,
they do,
like
and then
smoking,
they tell you
that's like
don't
smoking
do
around
it.
your kids.
Yes,
right?
they tell you they do it in front of you, but they tell you don't do it.
Yeah, but you're getting the
I'm
effect of it.
confused.
That's why I feel like this metaphor is so perfect. Like it's like smoking a cigarette in the car with your kid. Like, you don't want him to smoke cigarettes,
but you're smoking,
and he's still getting the effect of
or
the
not
cigarette.
even in the car. Let's say not in the car. Let's just say on the patio, with your doors open.
But he's getting the smoke. The little kid is getting the smoke, so he's getting the effect of your cigarette.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's the same way.
It's the same thing. It's like a contradiction.
Of you cussing in front of him, he's getting the effect of it, so he's going to use it.
Yeah, and then the funny part is, then when they do, you be like, don't say that's bad, or you beat their butt for saying it. They just start sneaking and cussing like you did when you were little.
Most definitely.
It's like everybody cusses when they little and they sneak and do it, because everybody parents cuss.
Yeah.
Not everybody. I know some of you church folks like, my mom's never said a cuss word. I ain't talking about you.
Yeah, the only reason why I guess we feel like it's inappropriate is because we've been taught that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So think about other places where kids are using cuss words lovely.
Good question, exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
That got a little deep. Let's go ahead and break the ice on that.
Yeah, we're going to go and break the ice with that one. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we're going to go and get into the special shout-outs. And today, we got the same special shout-out.
Yeah, we do. Actually, special shout-out goes to my little cousin, little Darryl. He has just dropped his mixtape. I think it's been out for about a week. If you guys do follow me on social media or follow Reasons2Society, you've seen me post that. It's called New Jack City because he's from Jacksonville, Duval County. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to Jacksonville. I'm going to go ahead and play my favorite song, one of my favorites. And I'm going to give y'all a little quick snippet on that.
Yes.
Y'all just listen to the beat. Let's start with the beat. If y'all be person like me, the beat gets you.
Turn up on these niggas, I got no pass, I got all the raps. Yeah, I pile it up, I stack it up, I know how to trap. Yeah, go with myself, I like bread, I get money, I feel like the greatest. I keep a Glock for them niggas that take it. I keep a Glock in that bitch and them safety. Turn up on these niggas, I got no pass, I got all the raps. Yeah, I pile it up, I stack it up, I know how to trap. Yeah, go with myself, I like bread, I get money, I feel like the greatest. I keep a Glock for them niggas that take it. I keep a Glock in that bitch and them safety. We gotta stick to you know we ain't playing. Fuck what you saying, all of my niggas be getting that pay. On the daily, all of my niggas be rad racing. I'm a rad race, whipping fast, drag racing. Cause I need all the pay, sipping lean, I ain't crashing. Backwood, I ain't passing. These niggas be fake plastic. These niggas be broken happy. I'm up, I'm happy. Everything Gucci lavish. I'ma put it in Gucci fabulous. Only if she the baddest. I got me some rest, I relaxing. Them bands don't stretch like elastic. I eating no green like a salad. Addicted to money like an addict. She want me pull up with the addict. I'm about to beat up her backy. I can't eat the cooch, I'm fasting. These rats, they keeping me happy. Turn up on these niggas, I got no pass, I got all the raps. Yeah, I pile it up, I stack it up, I know how to trap. Yeah, go with myself, I like bread, I get money, I feel like the greatest. I keep a Glock for them niggas that take it. I keep a Glock in that bitch and them safety. Turn up on these niggas, I got no.
That's how y'all gonna get. How about y'all go down to
it? Yeah. Make sure y'all go down like that New Jack City.
Check that out.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and get back deep. I just want to talk about atheists. Like, to be an atheist is to not believe in a higher power.
Yes, that is true.
It's a difference between people that have religions that's beefing right now on this earth.
Yes.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yes,
you got so many different beautiful religions. You know, we're not religious people, but you know, like religion definitely teaches faith. You know what I mean? We're definitely not against that. You know what I'm saying? Because we definitely believe in a higher power.
Right.
So it's weird that you got all these different religions on earth that has different faiths beefing. And you got this whole other extreme spectrum of there is no creator. Like all of this beautiful earth just happened with a big bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like life is like pro-life. Like, I mean, it's just so beautiful. You dig what I'm saying? So like, what do you think?
So what did you give you a question though? Because I don't feel like I didn't catch it.
It's not even a question. It's we're talking about atheists.
Okay, so do I believe in atheists, or do I want to know like
everything, whatever come to your mind when you think about atheists?
Okay, so when I think of atheists, it's two parts that I think about. I think about the people who got pushed away from religion because people were trying to beat into you that Jesus was this white man that came to rescue everybody, and all this other stuff or whatever, or that's the only way we can get through heaven is through Jesus. And people who went to church, I've tried a few churches, at least 7 maybe, different religions, Pentecostal, 7-day Pentecostal, Jehovah's Witness, African churches, regular churches, Baptist or non-denominational. Like, I went to a few things because I was searching for the truth too. I'm a truth seeker, so that's what I was looking for. And the one thing that I realized was that all these people had the same thing in common, a higher power. So I was like, I'm just going to say I'm spiritual. Like, I'm a spiritual person. So I'm like, maybe a lot of atheists don't realize that that's a thing, spirituality, where you could just have one connection to the Creator, to the Most High. You don't need anybody to take you there. So I feel like, and then the other side of them, they were probably just born that way, and they don't see faith. They don't have faith. They don't know what faith is. There are people who need things proven to them by all costs. Like, if you can't come
which
down,
is very understandable, though.
It is, absolutely.
Yeah, because I don't really knock that aspect, because us believing in a higher power is 100% built off of faith, because we have no proof. But to me, of course, to us, we feel like everything is proof. Air is proof. The trees, the oxygen.
Everything's so perfectly made within the body. So, but deeper than that, though, is even the one thing I would ask an atheist is, if you hold a book in your hand, how was that created? Did the author do it? Did the pages just fall together? They could not have. Everything has to be created, whether you want to believe it or not. So it's kind of one of them things, like, you have to accept that. Like, you don't have to prove the source. Just know that there's a higher being. You don't have to walk amongst religious values. Just be the pure, kind-hearted person you are, if you are that way. But even atheists can be that way. You know what I mean? Like, that's what they'll argue. Like, one of my closest, I wouldn't even say friends, but somebody that I really respected, that we had the most deepest conversations with, that was an atheist, you know what I'm saying? We had great, respectable conversations, and he really put in my head that it's based off 100% faith. Like, what else in your life do you base your life off of that you never seen, or you just heard about it and you just believe in it? You know what I mean? But how did we get here?
Let them tell it. You know what I mean?
They don't know, though. They don't know.
You seen we started from monkeys and then we evolved into human beings.
It says the white man. But, like, outside of that, though, outside of Darwin's theory and the Big Bang with the atoms, are people who are telling you this who don't believe in God because they want to be God.
Esau.
It's not because, Esau's people. Shout out to the people who know what we're talking about. But they want to be the Most High. You know how... And this could be because it is based off of religion. The whole Satan being pushed down from heaven.
Exactly.
You have to have some religious beliefs.
Because the atheist right there even tell you, like,
that's
religion.
You're right. And I'm sorry, I really don't know how to argue that. And I guess I'm not really here to argue any atheist.
That's why it's
whatever
great
you believe. I'm not forcing
you
you to believe what you believe. My thing is, you can't tell me, being a writer, my books could not have been created without me.
Exactly.
Being where we are, built so perfectly in this one location, somebody had to put us here. Somebody had to do that.
What else in life just popped up without being created? The
person that is believing that they are atheist was created some type of way. Somebody started your mom or your dad, and it just kept going back until it started from somebody else.
It's either two things for me. It's either like they don't think deep enough into it, or they're just in 100% denial. Because even if you put your human body and how it's energy and all this whole other stuff, and how you can translate it into the universe, like the energy, like everything about us, is like...
but some atheists, that's why I said you have to really talk. Like, I knew an atheist. He became an atheist because he was very pushed into religion, and questions couldn't be answered. When you go to a pastor and you can't answer my question, I'm starting to question you, because now I'm thinking that you were taught this, and this is what you're teaching me like a teacher does in school. And you don't really know. And then you're telling me that this is the right way. What about the people who can't speak my language? So they're going to hell? It's just things that pastors cannot tell me that didn't make me feel comfortable. But I didn't turn into an atheist. I just realized that spirituality is probably how we all originated for real. Maybe back in Africa where we came from. Maybe we started without religion and we had just a spiritual...
Because we always believe that God is within us. You know what I mean?
Like you don't need anybody to get to the Creator.
We can all reach the highest level of our capabilities, untapped. You know what I mean? Into something that, we definitely...
I just feel like religion divides, and I think that's what an atheist will argue too. Like, you all are arguing who's better, but for me, we're all arguing who's better, or they are, because I'm not religious anymore. You are all arguing about who's better, but you all believe in one Creator.
Yeah, and a lot of them really believe in science like that for real too. Like, you know, like, and you know, science is like
Scientists, like NASA,
like,
scientists.
They will never
anti-God.
like their final findings will never be like there is a God.
They don't ever talk about God either.
Why would they? Because they got to keep on exploring. Like, you know, that's why they keep on coming out with these different theories and all this whole other stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Because once they figure something out, they think they figured it out. That's just like a video game. Once I figure it out, it was already created for that. So I wasn't the first. This is like when they come to these lands and take it over. Like they're the first.
Land.
No, it was already created for you to explore and find things. Like, you dig what I'm saying? So I don't mind atheists. Like I said, this guy that I was talking to, one of the most respectable people I ever met in my life. You know, we had some of the best conversations.
But he was atheist. Was he always atheist?
I'm not sure. We didn't get that far, but he was making some strong points. Like, he was making some strong points.
Because a lot of them become atheists too because their mother died or their father died. So, God, why would you hurt people? Why would you hurt the world? Mm-hmm. I think once we all realize we're just here for a process of things, whether it be good or bad. That's a part of spirituality too, right?
You come across these souls with demonic people with demonic souls.
Yeah, so
I mean, you can be angelic, an angelical soul. You just cross paths with the wrong soul.
Matter of fact, if there's any of our followers that are atheists, inbox us. I know you probably don't want to drop it because some atheists are like they hate having the conversation or it's annoying and frustrating. Just like it could be for a religious person to you know have a conversation with a non-religious whatever. But drop inbox us on IG. You know, we'll drop our IG information.
Yes.
Or email us, and we'll drop that as well.
Yeah.
So we're about to get into the next segment, which I really enjoy, which is Pick Your Poison. All right, so this one was really funny to me. Would you rather be forced to dance to every song that you hear? So, like, if you're in the car, if you're at work, I don't care where you're at. When you hear a song, you dance to it. You get up and dance to it. I don't care if you're in an important meeting, you dance to the song that you might hear outside somewhere. Or would you rather sing the words to that song? You have to do something, though. What is it? Sing or dance?
I would just automatically know the words to every song that goes on. Yeah,
because that's the point of the Pick Your Poison. So do you want to dance?
How loud?
You have dance moves to every song that you hear?
I think dance moves. I'm going with the dance moves. So you want to dance? I can't even dance. I ain't got no rhythm, none of that.
You will for them songs?
I'm dancing though. Because that'll get annoying.
What? So people not saying you dance all the time?
Hey, get annoying? Seeing me and hearing me, like, you don't got to watch me, but it's nothing you can do about me.
No, people can hear.
Hey, I'd rather mind your business. Mind your business, yo. I'm not in your ear.
Yo. Then you got people messing with you on purpose. Hey, turn that on real quick because we realize that every time we do that red note.
Yo, the corniest songs, yo, put on Ricky Martin and all that. Got me doing salsa. Yeah, man. Yeah, but I'm with that though. I'm definitely busting a dance move.
That's funny.
Yeah, you dancing too.
I'm not dancing, I'm singing.
Because you ain't got no rhythm neither.
I'm singing. I'm picking singing.
That's so annoying. No. That's so annoying. Like,
I don't have to sing loud. I could be like this.
What about...
Hold up. I could be like... You gonna be... People gonna hear you, see you.
They're not gonna hear me. I'm gonna be entertaining people.
If the song is playing... Say you in a meeting. Y'all just had... This is a very important meeting. Very important meeting.
Exactly. And we're both in it.
We're not both in it.
Yes, we are.
We don't work together.
Because the music gonna come on, I'm gonna start dancing and you gonna start singing.
No, because I'm not gonna be at your meeting. I work somewhere else from you. Don't be trying to put me in this. So listen, on your day, you're gonna be in this very important meeting. The chef has already said he want everybody focused today. No, nothing. Everybody focused. And all of a sudden you hear somebody blasting WAP outside of the meeting. You gotta dance. You gotta get up and dance. You gonna get up and dance your way out the meeting? Yeah. Because either way you get in trouble. You get in trouble for dancing in the meeting, and you get in trouble for walking out dancing.
While I'm dancing, I'm gonna let them know what's going on. No. And I'm such a good worker. They gonna let it slide. They gonna let it slide. Okay. Yeah, I'm dancing. I'll be cooking the whole time, dancing, whatever. Yeah, straight like that. That's what happened when you a good worker. You get to do stuff like that. But
walk
you
out
on the
of,
other
walk
hand,
out of
right?
the meeting dancing.
So how about
you? Can do that?
You're gonna be on the phone talking to a customer.
I'm not gonna ever hear music in my job.
How do you feel? Like ringtones? You gotta sing every music that you ever heard.
Who got ringtones? Yeah.
I don't know.
Nah. Okay, so let's say that did happen. Like sometimes people do be playing music at work real low.
Word up. But you on the phone though with the customer.
I'm gonna put the phone down.
Hello? Like you gonna get fired and you gonna look crazy.
You trying to sing with y'all? That's what I'm saying.
You gonna look crazy though. Like sound crazy. You just gonna be walking by people just man.
I don't know why you think that's as bad as you freaking.
I'm busting.
What if
dancing.
they? Okay, how about this? So what if they play something? Jump, jump, everybody make it jump, jump. Supposed to make it jump, and you over here jumping. You know who you work with? Go ahead, jump, jump. In the back, daddy.
Man, none of that.
No, that would be something.
Man.
All right, so cool, whatever. You picking dancing because you love to dance.
Dancing.
I always wanted to sing though.
Okay, and your voice is gonna be good for singing too. That's what this whole
I don't
thing
know.
about. Nah, your voice.
So my voice is gonna be bad.
You're gonna annoy the.
How about my voice just be how it is? Because I can't sing anyway. It don't have to be worse than what I have. Anyways. All right, guys. So we're about to tap into my favorite segment, which is GTT time, which is Girl Talk with this girl. All right, so I seen. All right, well, first let me start with. This is about to be a very transparent segment. I never really talked about this much to a lot of people, so I'm actually about to share it with the world.
Word.
There might be people here that have went through what I went through, so I'm like, let's just talk about it, you know? So I was watching a little YouTube video, and it was talking about people that wanted abortions, and how abortions was like crazy, and how abortions was like, you know, like all about like. So basically, the thing with like this, like people, they want to make the rule, oh, you can't get abortion in certain states or whatever. People are still doing it, so they're doing it illegally. They're getting abortions illegally, and then the mothers are dying anyway because they're getting the abortions. So like you're not stopping it, you're actually making it worse. So now 2 lives are lost, and it's like people, it's your body, you should be able to do what you want. I don't see why anybody has a problem with people having abortions. And by the way, no, I did not have an abortion. People are like, oh my gosh, you should have an abortion.
Because you had me even like, when did this happen?
Yeah,
like,
no. So basically, abortions, right? So then on the other hand of that was people who had miscarriages. You know, people who have suffered miscarriages. Back in March, I did suffer a miscarriage. I was actually 9 weeks. A lot of people don't know that. Maybe just my closest family and friends. And that was a devastating time for both of us.
Yeah.
I still have my moments where I think about it and I go back or whatever. But it's funny to me how they have organizations for like AIDS people, like research centers, and they have stuff for people with cancer, but they don't really have nothing for people who go through. And you even want to force people to not kill their kids. What about people who are losing them that want them? So I just feel like we should look more into finding organizations for people to help them prevent having like miscarriages and stuff like that, because we're so focused on women who don't want to keep their babies. That what about people that do? Like that's stupid. And I never really thought about it because, for one, at the time it never happened to me before, and I'm just seeing this video, and I'm like, yeah, it was like a deep thought for me, like, damn, they don't really have nothing. It's like, do y'all care? They always want to tell you, well, we don't know why. They can never tell a woman why, but you spend so much money trying to go to space. You know, just like
before you continue,
like
I want to give you an applaud for the courage for you to, you know, speak up on such a personal and touching. You definitely caught me off guard with that one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was something personal that we definitely went through, that we had to fight through. I mean, because, you know, that comes with a lot of emotional scars. So I definitely agree with you. So anybody, any couples, any females, anybody that's, you know, ever been through that kind of stuff, like, yeah, like, that's why we're talking about this now. Because like she said, it needs to be more things done about that situation.
Yeah,
you know?
and it is I don't want to say thankfully, because everybody goes through this at different stages, but try to find the positive in your situation. Like maybe the timing just wasn't right, or maybe it was the wrong person.
Right.
It's just a lot of things. Like just think more about it. And I know some people go full term, and I couldn't even imagine, like me being 9 weeks, that was devastating. But imagine somebody at 5, 6, 7, 8. You know, that is a tough you know, things to go through. And it does take time. Like, heal on your own. Don't blame yourself. You know, because I went through that too. Like, what did I do? Like, did I do something? So, like, don't blame yourself. Like, sometimes things just happen for reasons that you really don't understand.
Right.
Yep. And just don't give up and keep going. Keep trying.
Yeah,
keep fighting. Keep living. So, I think to sum up our episode today, we would start with the keep friends out of your life that don't belong there, that don't have the same mindset as you. Mm-hmm. What else?
What you mean, consistency?
Just a recap of our
definitely
today.
Consistency is key, man.
Yeah,
don't never quit.
Key.
The only reason why you should quit is because you didn't want to do it in the first place. So that's not a passion, or that's not a major thing that's in your heart. Like, you dig what I'm saying? You can't just quit. You know, like, you have kids, you just can't quit being a mother or a father. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
like,
can't give up.
So whatever you do, it gotta feel like, man, like Eric Thomas said, you gotta want it as bad as you want to breathe.
Yes.
That's when you're gonna succeed.
Yes.
I mean, we ain't even reached that level yet.
Right, but that's where we're going. That's where we're aiming. Like, look, listen, growth, everyday growth.
Everyday growth.
Work towards your goals every single day, and then one day you'll look up and you'll be like, Dad, I've really checked off my list. Like, set a list, put sticky notes everywhere. You need to see your vision every day. And definitely see yourself today where you're going. Because who else is going to see that if you don't?
Yeah. Respect your business. Make sure you respect your business. People are only going to respect your business as much as you respect your business. You dig what I'm saying? Yaga.
Yep. Y'all go check out Yagadah clothing line. Y'all check out New Jack City.
Yes.
If you are atheist, hit us up. If you're not an atheist, hit us up. If you want to have a little debate about that. All the people who have lost their babies, keep your head up.
Keep your head up.
Yes. And make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Turn on your bell notification so you can see every time we drop an episode, because we about to be on fire and keeping them coming.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at Reasons2Society for all the exclusive content. Yeah, I mean.
Reasons. And until next time.
We out, baby.